Let's talk about mini splits. Let's talk about my HVAC Mirage Ventus X, an inverter mini split. I've had this now for 3 years, actually 3 years and 4 months. And I've tried to keep it clean, not even just the outside, but making sure that everything is maintained so that it works well and it keeps working well. But that's not to say that there hasn't been some age on it within that 3 years and some things that need attention, like down here. I noticed about 2 months ago this foam was starting to degrade, and in the last month it has just really, just look at it. It's completely coming apart, not just there, look at this outer wrap. But that's all easily fixable. It's just stuff I need to rewrap, even right down there. Now also had this to wrap the lines from the outside, and that's all holding up great until I get to the accordion part here. And this too is starting to degrade a little bit. The problem with this is I can't easily fix that because the line's in there, and this line is connected from this mini split down to about halfway. And for 3 years and 4 months, it has worked flawlessly up until today. Today, I stepped into the bike barn and I thought, it's just a little bit cooler than it should be, especially considering that I have it set on 74. Why does it feel like it's about 65? Then I noticed there's not any air blowing out of this. Usually it's a constant stream coming out of those vents, but there's nothing. And if I look up in here, you can see that fan's actually not even moving. Then I looked up and I saw this. That display should show the temperature, which should be 74 because that's what I have it set at, but no. It says FY. So I got out my Mirage manual and I turned to the troubleshooting section and I looked at all the codes. Well, FY is not one of the codes. So I thought maybe something's wrong with the display. It's burned out and it's actually E9, which hopefully that's not it because that would be bad. Then I turned it off and I let everything shut down. See the little door closing here? That means it's going to sleep. It's completely off now. So I can turn it back on and I have this set to 75 and look at that. You can see there's 75, but if I go up to 78, and by the way, the fan's blowing right now. But if I go up to 78, we can see that instantly I know that all the digits on the right works. If I go up to 80 something, all the digits work on that, so nothing's burned out. So that code that it's throwing is unique. And I do have air coming out, but this won't last long. So I reached out to the guy that sold this to me. He covers a wide area. He comes to specific areas at specific times. Said, hey, what is that code? He said that means low Freon. So this has developed a slow leak somewhere. Hopefully it's not in this unit, but he did say 3 years for a mini split, that usually they'll leak out a little bit over that time. I talked to a local AC company and they kind of said the same thing. So I guess maybe normal. Now the one thing I haven't done is had anybody check the Freon in 3 years. But it's looking like that's what's going to have to happen to get this to go back to working. I'm surprised it's worked this long. So until this code pops up, I guess I'm just, oh, there it goes. It just happened. So maybe, I don't know if I caught that on camera or not, but it literally just happened. Let me see if the fan's still running. So it hasn't shut down the fan yet, but that's coming. So anyway, I checked and I was going to have them come and service this, but I guess he's grown and now there are multiple offices. So the person that would come service this comes out of the Birmingham office. Well, that's 2.5 hours away. So that seems like it's going to cost unnecessarily a lot. Thought, what am I going to do? I started even researching because I bought this. It was $800 and they installed it. It was $1,500 all total. That included the outside routing and the extra line. 23 feet of line on this. If it costs just too much to fix this, I'll just get another one since this was only $800. Well, I forget. That was 3 years ago. Stuff is way more expensive now. I don't know about the price for these, but I know the Mr. Cool that had went up to $1,900 3 years ago. That's why I bought this, because that was $1,900. Those are now almost $3,000. So I'm pretty sure this is probably going to be more expensive too if I ever have to get a new one, but I'm hoping it'll be just easy service. He said that there is a stop leak Freon that they can put in this. So I called my local AC company, the one that services my carrier that's on my house. I have a service contract with them. Said, hey, what about my shed, my bike barn? I have a mini split on that. And they said, well, your service contract covers any AC unit that you have on your property. So they're coming Friday. Hopefully they can get it fixed. I'll let you know how much it's going to cost. But I just thought I would update you. My Ventus X, my HVAC Mirage Ventus X inverter mini split lasted over 3 years, but now at 3 years and 4 months, the first issue. So what do you think? Is that good? Is that bad? Comment below and let me know. Especially if you're an HVAC person, because that I am not.